Well, in exactly 11 days, we will know if the NDC will happen or it won't happen. Now, today, again, they said that the NDC will go on from Jeremiah Kioni. Well, there's so many important dates in the Jubilee wrangles or Jubilee row. Let's take a look at them right now because we begin from where it all began. That's the February 10th, the year 2023. This is where it all began. Now, here the National Executive Council meeting that was convened in Naivasha resolved to suspend officials, the sitting officials of the Jubilee Party, and this included the Secretary General, Jeremiah Kioni, the Vice Chairperson, David Murathe, and Acting Treasurer of the party, Kagwe Gishohi. Apart from that, there were new officials that were picked for the Secretary General, Vice Chairman, and the National Treasurer position. Now, these officials included Kitui South Member of Parliament, Rachel Nyamai, picked as Secretary General. Vice Chairperson, the National Treasurer, was replaced and co-opted Bahati Member of Parliament, Irene Joki. Nominated Member of Parliament, Sabina Chege. Nominated Senator Margaret Kamar. And Nyamira Woman Representative, Jerusha Momanyi. Not forgetting Eldas Member of Parliament, Edan Kainan, who was also co-opted in that to replace Murathe. Now, finally, on this date, Kanini Kega Group commenced the process of removing Jubilee from the Azimio coalition. Remember, Jubilee Party is a member of the Azimio coalition. Let's go to the other significant date now, and this is the date of February 12th. The year is 2023. Still, Kanini Kega team now vowing to work with the President, William Ruto, and this was done at a Thanksgiving service in Nakuru. And of course, after this, on this date, it went to the Register of Political Parties and Ritu, who dismissed Jeremiah Kioni's plea that he was contesting the removal from the party and the replacement by the Kanini Kega Group. Let's look at another significant date now. This is February now 16th, and the Political Parties Dispute Tribunal sets aside resolution by the Jeremiah Kioni-led group to suspend Azimio-leaning Jubilee leaders in Parliament, including Sabina Chege and the rest. Now, this happened on the 16th day of February 2023. Away from that, the same month, April 20th, 2023, that's about a month ago, the Political Parties Dispute Tribunal once again declined a request by ousted officials, this is Jeremiah Kioni, David Murathe team, to nullify and set aside the removal from office. And in fact, on this day, they instructed that they go back to the party and use the available mechanism to resolve what's going on, this dispute that has been going on for a while. Away from that, 6 days later, former President Uhuru Kenyatta, who is the party leader of Jubilee Party, stormed the Jubilee headquarters in solidarity with the party Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni and asked the rebels to leave without causing chaos or to remain peacefully within the party. Now, away from this, the same day, President Uhuru Kenyatta convened the Jubilee National Delegates Conference meeting slated for May 22nd at the Boma of Kenya, and this is in 11 days' time. This has been a subject of dispute between the two parties, Jeremiah Kioni-led team and the Kanini Kega team, where Kanini Kega actually cancelled that meeting and said Uhuru has no powers after Sabina Chege was appointed in the interim basis to be the party leader of Jubilee Party. So after that, today we have Jeremiah Kioni team saying that these cannot be cancelled by Kanini Kega because they are not the bona fide officials. But May 2nd, 2023, Kanini Kega faction said the next meeting that kicked out Uhuru Kenyatta as party leader and nominated MP Sabina Chege picked as acting party leader. Uhuru Allied Group dismissed Kega Group, terming the decision to kick them out as null and void. Away from that, May 5th, Jeremiah Kioni, the embattled Secretary General, claims a plot to get Jubilee out of Azimio hatched by powerful individuals in the Kenya Kwanza administration. And this has been explained today by David Murathe, leaving no doubt as to who they believe is responsible for the wrangles within the Jubilee party. They control Muradhi say they removed him or took him out of the Jubilee party, and that can only be the President William Ruto at that time. Now, away from that, May 9, 2023, Kanini Kega Council Special National Delegates Conference, that's 2 days ago, by former President Uhuru Kenyatta and former Member of Parliament, nominated Member of Parliament Hassan Osman, moved to court to block Uhuru Kenyatta's National Delegates Conference scheduled for May 22nd in 11 days' time. And finally, May 9, 2023, Jeremiah Kioni affirms the NDC convened by Uhuru Kenyatta is still on. The same thing that has happened today, the 11th of May 2023. Now, this is the chronology of all the important dates of what has happened in